Today's video is going to be a bit different. I'm going to take you to a different side of Dubai. When you think of Dubai, what comes to your mind? Desert or maybe sea. But the city actually wants you to enjoy nature, which is part of the Vision 2040. And nature comes from greenery, from trees, parks, and natural wildlife. As per the Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan, the city wants to double its green areas and make 60% of the total land designated to natural reserves. So in this video, I'm going to speak about 5 communities which are pretty much next to each other and which I will call the new green belt of Dubai, or shall I say the new green suburban belt, where in the future, this location on the map of Dubai will become the place where people want to live in. So let's go. So we are driving on E311, and just as when I take the exit to enter Al Barari community, look how the world will change. Founded in 2005, when Dubai was building glass towers, Al Barari built a botanical garden instead. 60% of the community is green space. In a desert city, that's not a feature, it's a statement. 500 plant species from 20 countries, all maintained in their own private nursery on site. Every community on this video's list was inspired by Al Barari. This is where the green living story began. It's not just a community, it's a benchmark. The one every developer in Dubai is still trying to beat. So this community is ready to move in today, while everyone else on today's list is still waiting for handover. So the Al Barari residents are already living the life. The apartments here are at an average price per square feet of around 2400 dirhams per square feet, whereas the villas and the townhouses are actually at 3500 dirhams per square feet on the plot. The next community on the list is Ghaf Woods. Of course, one of the top forest communities which is up and coming now. More trees than residents. That's the tagline of the Ghaf Woods community. Car-free space, underground parking, pedestrian-first design. Isn't it how the communities should be designed in the future? So Ghaf Woods is being built by Majid Al Futtaim. Majid Al Futtaim is the company behind the Mall of Emirates and the City Center Mall. And what they're gonna do is that they're gonna bring this mall within this community, and this mall is actually required for this area because so many residential communities are here. So definitely the residents want to have an access to a full-scale mall. And as you can see in the master plan, they have this central forest. So we got some options for sale. We have this new project district. So here some options are available and we are getting some amazing offers right now. 2% DLD waiver and 40/60 payment plan. As well as in the previously launched buildings, I have some resale deals. Like in the Serra cluster, I have a couple of options, which are going for the original price. So you can get some amazing deals in the Ghaf Woods community. So the average price per square feet in this community for the apartments is approximate to 1900 dirhams per square foot. How this developer is engineering the microclimate, let me tell you. They are making this large canopy of trees, which will make the local temperature 5 degrees less and the air 20% much cleaner than the nearby communities, because you have such a big highway crossing. So of course there is traffic and there is pollution. But I'm just eager to wait and see how this community, will transform into a forest. You can already see the Serra and Celia buildings taking up shape, and you can see the global village there on that corner. So we have to wait and watch. And I think the residents would really enjoy living in Ghaf Woods. So the third community in this belt is the Wilds. So this is the E311 and that is the new community coming by Aldar. It's a 1.4 square kilometer green community. Currently, the average price per square feet for the villas is around 1500 dirhams per square foot, whereas they have recently launched the wild residences, which are the apartment buildings within the same community, and the price per square feet is around 1600 dirhams per square foot. The community will feature more than 10,000 trees, and 30% of the space will be dedicated to natural parks. It is targeting LEED Platinum and Fitwel 3-star certifications, bringing in wildlife, bird watching stations, beehives, nature pools, and wildlife trails. So just to give you a brief, you see those buildings, that's the Majan area where you have private developers bringing in the apartment buildings, and that is the Wilds community. And there you can see some buildings that is part of the Living Legends community, and your downtown Dubai Hills estate is on that side. So one major infrastructure change that will be coming in the future is the extension of the Sheikh Latifah bin Hamdan Street, which will start from Al Khail Road and join at the intersection of Dubai Land between Global Village and your Cityland Mall. So all these communities, the Wilds, Ghaf Woods, will benefit from that road extension. So the fourth community is also from Aldar, and this is Athlon. This is designed around the active living concept. It has this cycling trails which goes all the way to the city, all the way up to Jumeirah Beach. So this community is now taking up shape, and if you look at the master plan, the way they have designed is that they have kept all the amenities within 5 minutes walking distance to each of the units. So that is, they actually want you to be part of the active lifestyle, go to the parks, have a run, have a jog. And what you can get here currently is in the resale market, because this was sold 2 years before. I remember when this community was launched, I made the video of the launch here right at this site. Now I can see some progress happening. So in the resale market, what you can get is you can get townhouses, 3-bedroom townhouses around 3 million dirhams, 4-bedroom corner townhouses for around 4 million dirhams if you get a good deal. And also you can get the standard independent villas, we have some 4-bedroom independent villas around the 5.5 million mark. So we have to wait and watch how green this community will be. Maybe whether Aldar would be able to match up to the levels of Ghaf Woods or to Al Barari standards. But if I talk about the pricing, the price per square feet for the villas and townhouses is at an average of 1500 dirhams per square feet of plot. And for the apartments, because they are having the apartments in one corner, which is called Rise by Athlon, you can get these apartments at around 1600 dirhams per square foot. So Aldar always, gives amazing payment plan, and currently, they are offering on the apartments 40-60 payment plan and a DLD waiver as well, which is an amazing deal. And the final community in this new green belt is just across the road. There you can see the community taking shape. This is the Acres by Miraz, a villa-only community, only 1200 units of independent villas. Since the density is so less, the way they have designed, Miraz has done a fabulous job on the design of this master plan. They are coming up with 7 themed parks, different kinds of gardens within the community. And all these gardens will be accessible to each of the units within 3 minutes of walking distance. So fabulous community to live. Currently, the price per square feet on these villas is around 1500 dirhams per square feet, and we have a lot of options on the resales. It was an immediate sellout project from Miraz, and we have some great options. We can help you get access to this community if you missed during the time of the launch. We have some units, where the seller is asking the original price. You can get a 3-bedroom independent villa for around 5.5 million dirhams, a 4-bedroom independent villa for around 7.5 million dirhams, and a 5-bedroom independent villa for 8.5 million dirhams. And of course, inside the Acres, you have the Acres Estates, which is the more luxurious
section of the community with larger plot size villas. And those villas, we can also give you some options in the resale, and they are starting at 14 million dirhams. Within this new belt will come the Dubai Green Spine, which is a concept put forward by the government. The Dubai Green Spine, strategically situated along the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, the E311. It is designed to fundamentally transform one of the Dubai's major transportation arteries into a vibrant, multifunctional urban corridor. This initiative is directly aligned with the Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan. The project promotes pedestrian pathways, reduces car usage, and enhances sustainable transport. So I hope you have liked this video. Do put a comment in the comment section which community you are the most optimistic about and the one you would like to invest in. And do subscribe to my channel if you want to know more about these communities, upcoming communities in Dubai. I just want to put a final thought here. It's been more than 5 years that I've been living in Dubai, and the place that I come from, it's a city in northern India. It's called the greenest city of India, and I do actually sometimes miss greenery, natural greenery. And I've been to a lot of other countries as well, like Canada, Europe, and the places that I've seen, a lot of expats who move to Dubai, they also I think, miss that green aspect of life, where they can enjoy greenery on a daily basis. And I feel all these communities that I mentioned in today's video, these 5 communities will probably be the new future green belt of Dubai, the new future suburban hub of Dubai. And I'm specializing in these communities. So in the following videos, I'll be deep diving into each of these communities. I'll explain you which are the best units within the same community, how the prices are moving unit by unit in the resale market, as well as I will explain you how are the transactions happening in this community. So do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon in another video.